Warning, the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Randomnews, and you better roll up the best weed you got, because it's time for tonight's Random News Brief. Yo, it's like the content gods just bless me all the time, because we're going to take a little trip down memory lane, because your girl Kiela Brown's back, and she went on an interview recently, and she started lying on your boy, and it was absolutely fucking hilarious. So let's get to this interview and see what your girl's been up to.
Kashh Dollah, what is that?
Okay.
It sounds like an artist name.
It's like, because I really think that I know that I'm going to do some TV stuff.
So it's a personality.
Yes.
Okay.
I bet you're wondering why she changed her name. Well, you'll see by the end of the video.
And it stands for keeping a steady, humble hustle.
Okay.
So it's KASHH.
And trust, this Clout chaser is the biggest hustler that hit this case.
You went viral for shedding light on the death of a young lady.
Yes.
You said shedding light, more like shoveling shit. This bitch is the main reason this case got all fucked up.
And it was, if I'm not mistaken, I was going to say this off the mic, but I want to say it for the mic. Didn't they think that she died by mistake?
They tried to say that she died for like hypothermia.
That she had somehow gotten into this freezer,
yes,
and died in there, but that wasn't the case.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, because she can't let the truth be told, because then nobody would give a fuck about what she has to say.
I want to start at the beginning. Do you know, so what is the story that was being told to like the news outlets?
It came out that she wandered off into the hotel.
How old was she?
She was at the time, oh, I feel bad.
More like she feels embarrassed, because this bitch never knew shit about the case, and now she's just proving it.
She was like 23, maybe?
Okay.
She was 19, but this goofy was too busy chasing clout to know that. She really should just take her own advice and
watch your facts before y'all open y'all's mouth.
You know, at this time, I'm looking like, okay, I'm like, what? How fast can you lose somebody that supposedly, this is what y'all saying, that she was overly intoxicated, like right, stumbling wall to wall. They show video of that, yeah. Because
showing clear evidence isn't enough for these goofies. They rather watch blurry pictures and blurry videos.
But it just, to me, it was just still unbelievable. Like something didn't make sense. And I literally read the article. So as I'm reading the article, I goes and finds the Facebook. So I types her name in on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And that's when I seen the friends and then everybody. But they're having arguments. Like, they're arguing about the situation.
And that's all she needed to start the whole Kanika conspiracy, because she came up with the worst story off of nothing.
And so I immediately go live. I'm like, do y'all see that story in Chicago? So my whole point of the story when I went live was, how many of y'all got drunk at a party and stumbled off and lost somebody that easy, that fast?
More like her whole point of that first live was to call everybody in that room a murderer and come up with theories that didn't even happen.
I want to say 55 seconds. You can hear the little black girl next to her with the ponytail with the janky swoop. She whispers to her, she says exactly this. Girl, they bogus as hell. They in there raping that girl.
And it was proven that was never said, since Kanika was never raped.
He about choked her out and took her shit and ended up choking that little baby to death and ended up got nervous, drugged that little girl off somewhere, probably sink that motherfucking refrigerator that was unoccupied, put her in there and then turned it on. You feel me?
And she just made that shit up off the top of her head. And if you're wondering who he was, so was everybody else. She never gave an answer.
When the first time you went live about it,
that was it.
They hadn't found her yet, though.
No, they haven't found her or nothing. And then, like, I want to say the next day, I had woke up and my video was just booming.
And that brought the Clout chasers out like a swarm of zombies.
The video's still up to this day.
And it just went.
It's still
boom,
there, millions.
Crazy.
Yeah, my video went crazy, and I was just like, oh my God.
And your girl instantly started seeing dollar signs.
Oh no, was it going crazy while you were live?
Yeah, when I was live, it was thousands of views on there when I was live.
So you were looking at it like, what's
it was like
right now?
See what I mean? She started making so much money, she wasn't going to let that Kanika case go.
When it got to 1,000 something views, I was like, oh my fucking God.
Because that was clearly the most attention she's ever got in her life. and she was loving it.
I was tripped out, but I continued to just tell my point, like the point that I was making, and everybody's like, yeah, that don't make sense, that don't make sense. But at this point in time, everybody's like, what you talking about? So as I'm telling the story, I'm telling the girl's name, I'm saying it, so people are tuning into this girl and going to the page and everything, and it just became a viral situation.
All thanks to a bunch of dumbasses, because they all bought the story that she made up right off the top of her head. Listen to this shit.
So while you running around here looking for your friend, this nigga done hurry up and put your friend in the freezer, my nigga, and done call this homie, and you not knowing because the homie done split up from you. He done called his homie like, hey nigga, where you at, nigga? What up, nigga, where you at?
Now, how did she know any of this was said when she wasn't even at the party, nor did she know anybody? But she got dialogue. Come on, people.
A couple weeks went by, I want to say a little bit minute went by, then they released the photos.
And that evidence completely debunked everything she said in her first video.
By this time, my video had already went viral.
And once all the other goof tubers started seeing how much money she made off that video, they all started spreading the same bullshit just to make money as well.
Everybody in the world was into this situation. Like, it was in the Shade Room, BET, like everybody in Chicago was talking about it. Like all the famous people from Chicago, like everybody was talking about it.
And that just goes to show you how stupid people are. Because they all bought into this bullshit, and she didn't even know the names of the people she was talking about.
I done solved the whole situation for y'all. I just don't know the people, but y'all, when y'all find the people, I'm telling y'all exactly what happened. The phone that girl with the burnt orange hair, the phone that she's on is Monina.
See what I mean? Your girl really does need to
watch your facts before y'all open y'all's mouth.
I seen Joe Budden, Dreezy, and they were all retweeting my video. I was blue. Like, I was over the mountain. Then I seen World Star had it on there.
And once that shit hit World Star, that was the beginning of the end for this case, because every goofy and their mother started making videos.
So that's what originally gained the followers that I have. And I wouldn't say, like, because I didn't know nothing about really going viral and capitalizing off it and monetizing and doing all of this.
There she go lying. As soon as that video got popular, she started selling shirts.
Do y'all mind it being simple like this, or y'all want some extra shit?
And everybody just knows that anytime I'm talking, I got some heat. It's something to say, and it's raw, uncut.
And total bullshit.
Is this part of the why people from St. Paul apparently feel some way about you?
Yeah, people in her own town don't even like her.
St. Paul can't stand me because I just, like, I'm not, like, how do I put this? Like,
honest or trustworthy?
I don't think I'm all that, but they created in their own mind where they feel like they think I'm all that. And everybody in St. Paul has a attention-seeking issue.
Well, I guess since she's from there, she can lump herself in. Because this attention seeker tried to tell you that somebody fresh out of Chicago just showed up in her town and told her everything that happened in the case.
Person from Chicago, the nigga straight out of Chicago, seen me getting my food and looked at me like, didn't you make a video? I'm like, yeah. He pulled out his ID like, baby, I'm fresh up here from Chicago.
Because that's normal to have strangers just walk up to you and pull their IDs out.
He's like, you viral as fuck in my city right now. Everybody talking about you in my city. And he just got to telling me all that shit. He was like, shit, shorty do pills, Molly, all that shit.
And by the sound of that story, I think we all know who's really doing the pills and the Molly here.
When I say attention-seeking issue, is bad. And they all want to go viral so bad. Like, it don't matter what it is, what it's off of.
Like the death of a person that you don't know?
What it is, like, going viral really means something to them. And I don't know why.
This one, the bitch has been trying to go viral again ever since the Kanika case.
So the whole city of St. Paul is hating on you because you went viral and they want it.
And, like, they'll do, like, they don't like when I comment on things.
I shouldn't have said that. They're gonna.
When I say something, they're like, you from St. Paul, like, you give all these, when you say stuff, you got all the clout in the fans, so you give people room to chime in on when you say shit, and when you say fucked up stuff about us, it's like, man, that's not the point here.
And what exactly is the point here? Because other than clout chasing, I'm still trying to figure out what exactly it is she does.
The point is, like, we just gonna always be for real. And I be for dead ass serious when I got something to say, and they don't be liking it.
I mean, it's no secret that nobody likes a liar.
And I'm not the friendliest.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
You don't have no problem with nobody to somebody at her motherfucking door. But if she didn't know I was on my way here, she wouldn't have been motherfucking talking shit.
This ain't gonna turn out too good.
You want to scratch my face? Don't scratch my face. Let go of this bitch off my head. I don't know.
I swear you can't make this shit up.
Nobody's ever tried to press you?
Man, these people don't like me for real. Behind like these people, look, competition is major out here, and
It is.
like them people will do anything to like if they can go viral off of me.
Judging by that video, the competition is deadly.
I really like deaded my care and concern for St. Paul when I got shot and I almost lost my life.
You got shot?
Yes, I got shot 3
Talk
times.
to me about that.
Yeah, that's just an average day for Candace Starr.
I was like literally wrong place, wrong time.
You caught 3?
Yes, I got shot in the head right here through my side and in my back.
God damn.
So yeah, I literally almost died.
Yeah, shooting her in the head made sure they didn't hit any vital organs.
You leave it to St. Paul, they can't stand me. So like, so many people had a story of their own
About you getting shot?
Yeah, let the bitches tell it. I lost half my face. My face fucked up because I got shot in the head.
So when she got shot, a bunch of people that weren't there started fucking up her story like she fucked up Kanika's story. Sounds about right.
But they going around saying that it was a drug sale going around.
Like she was going around telling everybody Kanika got raped when she didn't.
The best story I heard was the cartel, the Los Angeles cartel was after me.
And I'm sure she's the one to put that dumbass story out there.
They're gonna be mad when they see I'm alive on Lake Street. Because I didn't do, and so many people be wanting to do an interview with me and I'm just like, no.
Why not?
Because if she goes one-on-one with somebody who's gonna ask her real questions, she knows she's gonna get exposed.
Who's been trying to interview you?
Kumi tried to interview me, but I didn't do Kumi's interview because I just feel like he was clout chasing.
You know your girl though, like if anybody's gonna be doing the clout chasing around here is me.
You know, you not tuned into me for real because you immediately said you wanted to interview me for my story. And I'm like, what's my story? And he like, oh, well, you got shot. If that's all you know about me, you ain't been around long enough, player. Because everybody know who the fuck Kiela is. Like,
I mean,
You can tell by the look on his face that he knows she's full of shit.
how many subscribers you got?
on YouTube?
Yeah.
Like 10,000 or something.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm
Damn.
getting there.
This bitch only got 10,000 subs and she's sitting there saying,
Everybody know who the fuck Kiela is.
10,000. That's
I'm trying to get my Instagram busted because I need to get on TV.
you got like $250,000 on Instagram?
No,
You don't?
only on Instagram. I'm at 7,000 on Instagram.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have found the wrong one then.
Everybody know who the fuck Kiela is.
apparently not.
Did your video like help the investigation?
Look, I hope it didn't.
Oh, don't worry, it definitely didn't. And that statement alone goes to show you that she never cared about the case in the first place. She only cared about getting famous and lining her pockets.
Oh my God, like, they're how you think it's people is after you and finna take you down. Like it's a YouTuber that's on YouTube that I don't know that it's like infatuated with me, I guess.
Man, she really thinks highly of herself, doesn't she?
And he makes these creepy, stalkative videos.
What?
I don't know the man.
Don't
but
shout him out.
I will not.
Now, how you gonna talk shit on your boy and not even say my name? And as far as somebody being a stalker, she's the one that does that shit.
All the girls that came together, the 4 girls that came together, out of all of them, 3 of them was cute. I done been on their Facebook, I've been lurking.
By lurking, she means stalking.
Where this man came from, but I had like my followers were like sending it to me like, did you see this man? And he's making these videos about you and they're terrible and they're lies.
They can't be lies when all I'm doing is playing what they said back to him.
What I mean, he's talking down on you, saying like what? That you're. What is he? So what?
Y'all
what's
gonna
with the hate?
y'all gonna make me look crazy on here.
I don't get the hate.
The
Why
man
people
said
hate?
that I'm like a what do you call that? Like a hitman. Like I send people to take people out.
And if you go watch her episode of Cash for Kanika, you'll see nowhere in that video that I call her a hitman. What a goof.
I don't know where this man came from, but
All I'm saying is where there's smoke, there's fire.
the man said I was a stripper. I'm not a stripper.
You can tell by his face and her laugh that you know she's full of shit.
Have you ever been?
I've danced before, but not in Minnesota.
Like I said, that bitch is a stripper.
Never in my life. I've danced in Atlanta.
What, did they call strippers something different in Atlanta? You looking at the face of a whole goofy.
Maybe he's not from Minnesota.
They said he's from Chicago.
Because just like your girl here, they're a bunch of goofies who don't know shit and just like to make shit up.
So they said it was a stalker from Chicago from the Kanika thing that's stalking me.
Man, now she just lying, telling people I'm from Chicago and I'm a stalker. Looks like that video I made about her got her big mad. That sounds a lot different from her saying,
There's no way in fucking hell I'm gonna get mad about a motherfucker talking about me that don't know me, ain't never met me, ain't never shared the same air that I'm sharing at the same motherfucking time, ain't never breathed in the same circle that I'm breathing in, don't know nothing about me, can bother me with talking about me.
yeah, unless you fully expose them. And just like I said before, once you do that, they'll say whatever they can to save face. And you really should go check out her full episode, because you'll see her get fully exposed. And you'll see everything she said in this video was a complete lie.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody take y'all interview and try to update it.
Clip it up and send it to somewhere.
Now, who would ever do something like that? This fraud knew that shit was coming. And just like the rest of these grifters, once that Kanika cash started drying up, she needed to find a new hustle. So she went straight as Arya Del Rose and started rapping.
Kashh Dollah. For sure.
It's time to show you bitches how we do it. Watch me like your favorite movie. Shot 3 times, the nigga ain't even mean to shoot me. Accidental, silly ass nigga, gotta pay for that.
And I'm sure you'll find this track on P. Rico jamming for Kanika mixtape. But with that, that's where I'm going to end this episode. I hope you had a good time. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed the content, hit the Cash App for your boy. And I'll catch you in your next Random News Brief.
I took time and with a lot of people to focus on Shorty ass. But Shorty, I'm gonna have to just X you out. Your ass is out. I hope you get justice amongst your city and amongst your family. But I have to remove myself from this situation because it's starting to turn into a joke. And I'm not a motherfucking clown, period. And I'll refuse to let somebody make a joke out of me. It's not funny to me.